Hey, what is going on, Karasuno Family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to another Karasuno TV episode. The third video of the day, guys. You know, it's been a busy one, of course. Sundays have a lot of good shows, and it's supposed to be the first one, but uploading it second, technically third because I did the opening. Forget all that. It's Kemono Jihen, and it's the second episode of the series. First episode was really intriguing. Liked what we saw from, you know, our little protagonist boy Kabane. I'm already forgetting the detective's name, but he was great as well. Cool dynamic set up between them. Cool world built up, and we get teased with some more characters at the end of the first episode. So I want to hop into episode 2, and I want to, dive in. Let's get to know these two new characters. It looks like what's going to be the main three group. Yeah, and let's see where it takes us. There's going to be a lot of intrigue, a lot of interesting things going forward. I think, a lot of people commenting on the first episode saying that this is, a hidden gem, something dark, it's mature. So hopefully it's going to be, a little, I was going to say a palate cleanser, but I don't think it's going to be exactly a palate cleanser, but it's going to be something unique, that we're not getting from everything else, all the other typical shonen, romance, all this other stuff. So I'm really interested, I'm intrigued. Let's get episode 2 under the way, guys. I did the opening and ending reaction as well. It's already out on the channel, so go check that out if you haven't. Quick reminders before we get into the video: subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. Huge, like really important, because you'll be able to stay up to date on the content on both platforms if you follow me and subscribe on both. Patreon link should be in the description. Great way to support me and what I do and get exclusive benefits. Lastly, come join the Discord. Seriously, great place. A lot of great discussion that goes on every day. I'm always dropping announcements in there. It's really a great place to engage with the community, guys. But thank you so much for watching, for the support. Let's get into this Kemono Jihen, episode 2. Let's fly, bros. Shiki and Akira. Shiki and Akira. So they uphold that peace. Kemono agency. Kemonoist. Cool. That's Tanjiro, right? He's already changing his mind. The competition's already there. Kabane's not even interested too. Yeah. Shiki thinks he's funny. No way. It's a boy, right? He's a boy. He even sprinted away like this. Shiki's just eyeing Kabane down. He probably feels threatened. He was at the top of the pecking order here. Yeah, he straight up said it. I don't like you. Hanyo. So Hanyo. And they said before, immortal, demon, and human. Immortal and then demon, and it's like half demon, half human. Okay. But also immortal, so maybe that's what Hanyo is. Interesting. Shiki's like a tsundere almost. Wow, that's true. They probably didn't even, we don't even know if Kabane, what he was getting fed back when he lived with the aunt. Because they treated him like an outsider. So maybe he just got not even a full meal, maybe just the scraps. Who knows? They clearly treated him like an outsider, separate from their family. What's Shiki on about here? He's complimenting his pizza holding form and happy birthday. Well, I already like Shiki a lot. He's got a lot of... Whoa! I already got to pause again. Two cool things just happened there. Well, first off, like I was saying, I like Shiki already. Very colorful, very outspoken, but he turns to the camera, almost acknowledges us, the viewer, looks at us and says, I already acknowledged, I already said I was going to be mean to him. But again, too, him acknowledging that he's going to be mean. Pretty funny. Look at him, he's just trying to be mad he's trying to find every excuse to be mad at Kabane. Inugami-san, okay. I forgot the detective's name. It's Inugami, right? So I think what Shiki's struggling with is, he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be the weakest. He's probably stronger than Akira, but he doesn't want to be, knocked off the top place. Feel almost, feels threatened by Kabane here. Ooh, from the opening, there was Shiki, right? Yeah. Shiki, oh yeah, the spider web, that's Shiki. Kabane's, he's not all here, guys. Oh my gosh, he just tore his... Oh my goodness. Kabane just continued forward. Just, you hear the noise as it tore a chunk of flesh out of his leg. No way, and it's healing? How did that happen? Kabane doesn't, he's not even in the same mind space as Shiki here. Shiki's trying to mess with him, trying to fool around. Well, not even necessarily fool around, but he's trying to, like, almost bully him and, like, stuff like that. But Kabane he's not even on the same page. He's not even aware of what's going on. Ooh, little Kemonoist in action. Wow, the front side of that car looked phenomenal. Superintendent Inari. Inari being Fox, of course, right? Translation. But what kind of a position is superintendent that they have this much power over the situation? They pretty much gave way to Inugami. That's crazy. So I guess normal humans, at least adults, are aware of Kemono and this world, and it looks like the Inugami and whoever the superintendent is, probably in charge of the full Kemonoist bureau, if you want to call it that. They have like a relationship. They shake hands with the humans, and they work with them to keep these worlds apart, right, and deal with the whole, if a Kemono acts out of line. Oh, just two bodies. Oh my gosh, are those all insects? No way. I know. I don't blame you, Akira. Certain favorite dishes. Oh my gosh. Interesting. So Inugami mentioned turning his skin to steel. He mentioned turning his skin to steel. Maybe that's how he forms the gun in his hand. Interesting. So I guess maybe we'll learn a little bit more about his power here. Those bugs devour the corpse or the body in a second, just like that. Oh my goodness. You hear the cries of the poor girl? Oh, so everyone cleared out now. We just got the Kemonoist in there. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Shiki's got here. He seems pretty powerful. Ooh, I love the animation on the threads too. Okay, what's he doing? He's weaving a web here. But for what purpose? What's he... Oh, so the bugs, they're all stuck. But what are they doing now? They're eating the silk. Holy moly, guys. These bugs aren't letting up. We already know Kabane doesn't... We already know from the flashback to last night with Shiki. He got a chunk taken out of his leg and he didn't falter. He didn't flinch at all. So maybe he's just gonna like book it in there and just like take the beating, take the bites. I don't know. Look at him, glove on. So cool. Yeah, look, he's just standing there with the bugs on him. He doesn't care. Oh, so it's not gonna paralyze Kabane. What a beast! And they don't feel pain. Oh my gosh. He's insane. Look at him just putting his hand straight into the bugs. Oh wow. Okay, so that got rid of the bugs. And they were alive? The music that was kicking in was good too. quality coming out here. Wow, they saved the family. Oh, again with the music, guys. Wow. Who's doing this OST? Look at Kabane too. No emotion in his eyes, but it almost is. Yes, exactly. It's almost as if it had a little bit of an effect on him. Slowly but surely, he's gonna come around to it. I'm getting chills up my spine from this OST here. Those were their... Oh, those shoes were what they were trying to feed on? Okay, let me guess Kabane is going to get those fresh kicks, too. Oh, well-to-do. That's what it was. He probably stole the shoes, something like... Those are what caused it. So interesting. So I wonder if that's going to be, you know, a reason for all the incidents in the future. Are they going to be tied to some kind of, you know, bad, ill-intentioned deed? You know what I'm saying? Like stealing the shoes, you know, and then the Kemono incident from stealing the shoes. If somebody gets killed, you know, or murdered, is that going to result in the Kemono incident? Oh, so the guilt. It was the guilt then. Interesting. Oh, and then the mother went in. Oh, and the mother hates bugs? Holy moly. Wow, a lot to ingest here, guys. Really a lot to ingest. Covenant. He's got a nice heart. For the third time. I really like Papa Inugami here. Akira's on board. What about Shiki? He looks like he's sort of come around. Then she's alive. Kabane just wants to believe. I gotta say, guys, say what you want about Demon Slayer, but Tanjiro's voice actor, I don't know his name, but you know he's doing Shiki's role. Really, really great. I love how he accentuates, you know, and emphasizes different pronunciations. Whoa, this is heavy stuff here coming from Kabane. Wow. Whoa. Shiki feels it too. Again with the OST. What? How are they? I gotta go find out who does this. It's really selling a lot of these scenes. Ooh, yeah, I told you Shiki gets come around. He's he's letting him in the room. I love how innocent Kabane is. Is he a threat? Perhaps. Wait, so maybe Dad, maybe Papa. Then he might be. Maybe Papa Inugami isn't as good as we think he is. What? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family, that was episode 2 of Kemono Jihen. And I am just utterly shocked at how well utilized that OST was. It's really, really good. And an OST hasn't really stuck out this much to me since one of Yuki Hayashi's great works. I mean, well, Yuki Hayashi, Sawano, well, Hiroyuki Sawano, of course. But now this OST is just knocking my socks off. And it's really selling a lot of these scenes. But, you know, besides that fantastic episode, I really, really like what we're getting here. It's, there's a lot of good and not a lot of bad at all here. You know, the characters are interesting. I love the kids. It does seem like it's darker. You know, our first little incident here was pretty emotional. You know, the kid stealing shoes for his mother, you know, not knowing it's wrong, and then the mother, you know, jumping on to save the kid, even though she's scared of the insects. A lot of heavy stuff here already. And this was just our first little introductory incident. You know, big red flags going up, though, at the end there, because Inugami's on the phone with somebody else. You know, maybe they're sinister, maybe they aren't, but it seems like he has some kind of ulterior motive, or he's working with somebody that has an ulterior motive. So that's not exactly the best thing. You know, Inugami seemed like a really, but who knows? You know, it could just be a misunderstanding, and maybe he's playing both sides, kind of a deal. Because Inugami has really came off like I said before, he's like almost like their father, their dad, their parent figure. And I really like this dynamic that they have. It's almost like a big family under Inugami. And you know, it's going to be interesting to see as we go forward. Of course, you know, a bunch of characters in the opening. How are they going to play into it? This mysterious woman on the phone. How's that going to play into it? You know, what is the overall week to week going to be like? Are we going to have like a big arc where it's going to be like big incident happens, many episodes building up to it? Is going to be, you know, because the title is called Kemono Jihen, or Monster Incident. So is it going to be a week by week incident thing, Monster of the Week kind of deal? We'll see. But regardless, I'm really happy that we have our cast of characters that we do. And I'm interested in learning more about them. I think that's going to be a really interesting part of the show going forward. And so far, also, again, the production has been fantastic. I mentioned the OST. The animation's been great. The voice acting, everything. It's knocking it out of the park. This is for sure not one of the most popular ones this season, but it should be. It's really great, and it has my highest recommendation as of now. So, guys, before we go, of course, remember to subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitch. That's a great way to keep up with the content on both platforms, because I am doing a lot on both. Check the Patreon link in the description if you want to support me and get access to exclusive benefits like the full uncut reactions, stream VODs, and more and more and more. It's great. Again, it's a great way to support me, and it helps me out a ton. Lastly, come join the Discord, guys. It's a great place for discussion, announcements, and everything in between. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.